something that makes her special? Well, you'll reconsider it after watching this astonishing video about one-of-a-kind women. Number 1. Nadia Sulman.
Make a wish.
Nadia Sulman is known as Octomom as she gave birth to octuplets. Yes, 8 children in a single birth. But let's go easy. This is just the beginning. Nadia grew up as an only child and got a degree in psychiatric technician. Since she doesn't have siblings, her dream was always to have a big family. However, her husband was infertile, so Nadia decided to use the in vitro fertilization, or IVF. And as her husband didn't agree with that, they decided to get divorced. With the first IVF, she welcomed her first child. Then she used 4 more and had twins in one of them. Nadia didn't want the remaining freezing embryos to get destroyed, so, having 6 kids already, she got implanted with 12 embryos at once, leading to an octuplet pregnancy. This bad practice cost the license to the doctor who did it since Nadia's health was in danger. In 2013, single with 14 children in her care, she said it was very stupid, immature, and selfish of her to bring so many children into the world just on impulse. Number 2. Gerkari Bracho. Do you remember the singer of Kiss, Gene Simmons? Well, the 4.5-inch tongue of Gerkari Bracho wipes him out. Watch out, Pikachu! Gerkari Bracho, from Florida, United States, has the longest tongue and is waiting for the Guinness Book of Records to get her into the book for having the longest tongue in the world. At the moment, Nick Stoberl has the record, as his tongue is 3.9 inches in length. But Gerkari's is longer, and she also has a YouTube channel with videos about performing some tricks with her tongue. Her unbelievable videos have reached thousands of views. Can you lick your eyes? Number 3. Kane Tanaka. Miss Tanaka was born in Fukuoka, Japan, on January 2nd, 1903, and her significant age, 116 years old, makes her the oldest person alive on Earth. This fact amazed me even more when I found out that she was a premature baby, giving birth to 4 children and adopted the 5th one. At the age of 103, she was diagnosed with colon cancer, but she surprisingly survived thanks to a surgery. In addition, she had a cataract surgery as well. After all these experiences in her life and at the age of 107, she wrote the book In Good and Bad Times 107 Years Old. What do you think is her secret? According to her, a good diet with rice, soup, and fish is important, and drink lots and lots of water. However, she has never gone without her candies. Hooray, Miss Tanaka! Number 4. Alexandra Allen. If Alexandra cries a lot, she might hurt herself, as she suffers from a very rare disease, the aquagenic urticaria. It means that she's allergic to water. It's enough to burst into tears, isn't it? Alexandra found out she had this condition in the worst way. One day, a little Alexandra went into a temperate swimming pool and…
The deep-fried polvo! Win this one for the Krusty Krab!
Ouch! Her skin became inflamed, but neither she nor her family could understand why. Then, in a trip to the Flaming Gore Dam in Utah, she felt an intense pain in her joints, got short of breath, and even had internal bleeding after swimming. Doctors didn't know what was wrong until she found out on the internet a disease named aquagenic urticaria. And after some examinations, doctors concluded that she was allergic to water indeed. Unfortunately, Alexandra has a degenerative disease, to the point that even sweating can hurt her. Number 5. Abigail Brittany Hansel. We all have a teacher that we will never forget, but I don't think yours has 2 heads, do they? Well, one advantage is that they can answer 2 questions at the same time.
Excellent.
These Siamese twins, called by their mother as AB, were born on March 7th, 1990 in Minnesota, United States. They were born with a non-functional third arm, so the doctors decided to cut it off. They have 3 lungs, 3 kidneys, 2 hearts, 2 stomachs, 2 bladders, 1 intestine, 1 liver, and 1 reproductive system. They had to learn how to agree with each other on daily routines. Can you imagine doing things next to your brother over and over again?
Is that a challenge?
And we all know how that story ended up. But Abby and Brittany came to understand each other and coordinate their movements, because Abby controls the right hand and Brittany the left one. And the same happens with the legs. They have reached such a cooperation level that they even passed a driving test.
This verifies the fact they've completed their 6 hours.
Good job, girls! Number 6. Bojana Danilovic. She looks like a regular woman, doesn't she? And she is indeed. There's only one thing about her. She sees everything upside down. How's this even possible? According to the experts from Harvard University, she has a brain tumor that causes a rare disease called spatial orientation phenomenon, which makes her brain turn everything at 180 degrees. This rare disease that only she has made her life difficult. Now she has no problem at work, as long as the monitor is configured to display upside-down images, that she only has to put the keyboard upside down. While she has no problem to get around either.
I've been discouraged from getting a driving license.
I'm sorry, Bojana. Number 7. Thomas Beatty. Okay, I know what you're thinking. The title says this is about women. But the thing with Thomas is that although his ID shows he is a man, he was born being a woman named Tracy Lahuani Lagandonino. But this is only the beginning of his story. He was one of the finalists in Miss Teen Hawaii USA and appeared in an aerobic show. However, at the age of 23, he went into hormone therapy and in 2002 had gender reassignment surgery. His breasts were removed, but he kept his reproductive system intact. As her girlfriend Nancy was infertile, Thomas decided to be the one who would get pregnant. In the first attempt to have a child, he got pregnant with triplets, but due to complications, he lost the 3 fetuses. After that incident, Thomas has given birth to 3 babies.
I'm not Thomas anymore, I'm Daddy.
Daddy, you're the best person.
Got divorced of Nancy in 2012 and is living in Arizona now with his children and wife, Amber. Nowadays, he is an icon for LGBT activism. Number 8. Jessica Cox. Jessica was born without both arms due to a strange birth defect. However, disabled is not a word to define her because she has learnt to use her feet as they were hands. In 2005, she got a degree in psychology with specialization in communication from the University of Arizona. Did you think that was all? No way! Because Jessica can drive, write 25 words per minute using a keyboard, and take her contact lenses out. She is a black belt in Taekwondo and has a scuba diving certification. But there's still more. In 2008, Jessica became the first person with no arms in having a pilot's license. Yes, to pilot a plane.
Then at 4,000 feet high, it hit me. I did it! I'm flying!
Jessica published her biography, Disarm Your Limits, and she is currently a motivational speaker. Number 9. Melanie Gatos. This is Melanie, a 30-year-old supermodel with a totally exceptional look. She suffers from a genetic disorder called ectodermal dysplasia, which has prevented her hair from growing, her teeth and nails from developing, and made her have a very fine and pale skin. Due to this condition, Melanie has been a victim of bullying all her life, and she didn't used to have friends as a child because the other kids were afraid of her. She studied fine arts and focused on doing self-portraits, which helped her to find her exceptional beauty. Photographers for the most famous magazines wait in line to take pictures of her, and runways acclaim her now. In fact, people criticize her because they are jealous of her.
A lot of people judge me. I think people think I'm pretty fucking weird.
Are you into the German band Rammstein? Because Melanie participated in the video of It's It Mein Herz Brennt, which has more than 82 million views on YouTube. According to Melanie, she has never seen herself as an ugly person, and she models to inspire other people. Number 10. Valeria Lukyanova.
You've just got to find the courage to try.
Valeria Lukyanova took the words of the most famous doll very seriously and turned herself into it. From Ukraine, Valeria was born in 1985, and ever since she was a child, she has a huge doll collection. She always stood out for her beauty. For example, when she won the Miss Diamond Crown of the World and posed for many photo shoots. But Valeria was completely willing to turn herself into the human Barbie. She keeps saying that she has no surgery at all, except for her breasts, and her look is because of diets, exercise, and makeup. But only few believe her. Are you one of them? But she is not only the human Barbie, but also a spiritual guide that, according to her, comes from Venus, and her name is Goddess Amatu. In order to spread her message to everybody, she has a YouTube channel, with more than 200,000 followers and wrote a book. Bonus! I'm not done with this yet. There are still 5 women I can't leave out in this bonus section. Mayra Rosales was the world's fattest woman with a peak weight of 1,100 pounds. But after having half a dozen surgeries, today her weight is 200 pounds. Lizzie Velasquez's body doesn't retain body fat. When she was born, she weighed 2.2 pounds. And then as an adult, she has never weighed more than 66 pounds. The Hazel Jones boyfriend told her that other girls didn't have nothing on her. And after an examination, she confirmed that she has 2 vaginas. On the other hand, Arifa Sultan has 2 wombs. And not only that, because she got a baby growing in each of them at the same time. And just to conclude with this section, Estela Melendez is a 92-year-old sweet old lady who is carrying a mummy fetus. Doctors think it has been there for 50 years, and due to Estela's age, it's impossible to remove it with surgery. Did I miss someone on the list? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get more of TrendMax. Also, I leave these videos I know you will enjoy.